Hi, Kings and Queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, be able to take advantage of its opportunities and assistance, and look forward to the blessings coming your way. Remember, this is a weekly collective update that ranges from the 16th today until the 22nd on Saturday. If you're ever looking for this video later, besides finding it on Facebook on my page, E-Ray Taronic, you can find it on my YouTube channel, Enchantress Press Astrology. You can also find it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You can also find it at eraybooks.com. The newsletter link is always there. Or E-Ray Astrology on Instagram. Subscribe to that channel as well. The dates and the degrees are noted in the newsletter though, so use it to your advantage. If you know you have placements within 3 degrees of the degree that I mentioned, either way, then you'll feel these energies heavier than anyone else. So knowing your chart is actually, I would say, essential, guys. If you like a reading for predicting, if you'd like a reading, I'm available. You know, my prices are in the newsletter, so give me a shout. I can do charts, analyze your charts, and I do readings. Now, my prices are in the newsletter, and I would love for you to check out the newsletter anyway, because I want you to dive into Mental Chatter Musings Monthly Spotlight, who happens to be literary powerhouse and romance author, Alexandria House. Alexandria's latest novel, Flagrant, is available for purchase. So don't forget to read and review, because it is the bookish thing to do. It already has well over 400 reviews, so they love it. So, you know, take advantage of that and dive into that wonderful story. Don't forget, like I said, to read and review, because it is the bookish thing to do. On Tuesday, Diamond's World is back with Monica Walters getting up close and personal about her and her literary catalog. So get ready for that conversation to take place this Tuesday, May 18th at 7 p.m. The more, the merrier. Now, on Saturday at 11 a.m., Clubhouse, via Clubhouse, I have the honor of sharing a piece of my work from Compelled to Murder, Stephen's Lineage. Stephanie M. Freeman has graciously allowed me to take the stage on her platform, Murder, Mayhem, and Mysteries. So please join me and the rest of the crew at 11 a.m. on Saturday. The more, the merrier. Without any further ado, let's get into it. This week, the sun joins Mercury and Venus in Gemini, okay? Romance, finances, and pleasure comes into focus, but remember, the sign of Gemini means something different for everyone, which means the conversation will shift. Now, we're going to start with the sign of Leo, because we've already done I've already gone through Cancer. So Leo, sun, moon, or rising. The sun is in Taurus at 26 degrees today, and you might find yourself letting your intuition be your guide. You're going to get sparks of intuition and inspiration coming into you. So please listen to that, okay? Just remember to keep your feet on the ground and don't get too carried away. But Leo, these sparks of inspiration could be coming to you and be a boon for you, I would say, in the area of romance, creative endeavors, or with your children. It could also be in your education, or what you think, what you preach, your philosophy and things like that, or even with your skills. So this could help you out with your skills creatively, or you might just have some type of intuition going on with your lover or with your children. The South Node is there, so you might be picking up on something that is, I don't want to say maleficent, but something off, something that has to do with somebody being greedy or lying or something like that. Your intuition is very, very sharp, okay? So you might pick up something in that area today, okay? Because that intuition is thriving. Now, the sun is in Taurus at 27 degrees tomorrow. on Monday. And the energies say that whatever you're working on or dealing with, to mind the fine print. Know what it is you're working on. Know what it is what it takes to sustain your goals, because a lack of preparation or dedication to craft could prove crucial to your progress when moving forward, in whichever area this is aspecting. Now for you, this is dealing with the area of career, okay? Because this is dealing with the area, oh, you know what? Actually, I want to go back and add some more to that spark of inspiration. Okay, yeah. Never mind, I don't need to do that. Yeah, let me do it anyway. Remember I said you have sparks of inspiration and intuition? It could also be with a career relationship that you're having that spark of inspiration, coming to you, or something telling you something within a career relationship. It could be shocking to you. It also could cause some, restrictions or responsibilities that you might feel because of that. Just because Saturn is there in your area of relationships, causing you to have to, put in the work and build a foundation with others. Okay. So let me move back down to cultivating your skills. Okay. On Monday, we talked about you minding the fine print and knowing what it takes to move your goals forward. It's asking you to invest in the cultivation of your craft and career, because insecurity is never a successful tool for moving forward, and neither is naivety. You could be holding yourself back by it could be a relationship holding you back, or you could be holding yourself back in the area of career relationships because you're not reaching out to cultivate those new relationships with others. You can't grow or expand unless you're willing to cultivate relationships with others. Now, as far as this transit goes, you have money and career coming for work, health, and where you are of service to others. But your assistance, as far as, assistance and help coming to you in career, is behind the scenes. And it's also aspecting shared finances. If I were you, I would look at my books for, like your taxes and stuff like that, or your, how, us within a business, we have to file business taxes and things like that, to separate it and things like that for your LLC. I would look into that to see if there's a way that I can make some type of shared finances, okay? Because that's aspect, and you'd be shocked to see where behind the scenes you could be making some money with something you're passionate about, or shared finances. So I will look at my taxes or something like that. It also could be a good time for you to apply for a loan if you need one, okay? Now, let's move along to, the Sun in Taurus on Tuesday. On Tuesday, the 18th, the focus is on a nasty individual or a crude person. You might run into somebody that's just a nasty person, or just being rude or gossiping, or just being a jerk. Just make sure you're not the one being a jerk, okay? This is in your area of career, okay? And the friction is actually aspecting within one of your career relationships. So it's something that somebody that you have a relationship with in career, especially if you have any aspects between 25 and, I would say, 29 degrees Taurus. And actually that goes over into Aries, to 2 degrees Aries. That's causing some type of friction, for you. Try to shake the bad vibes, stay away from the gossip. You'll only have to endure this temporarily, okay? Now, the next day on Wednesday, you can expect that to be a perfect time to work on something that you're passionate about. Spruce up one of your works, or even the environment around you if it has to do with your home. I would say career, or a home-based business, just simply because this is your area of career that this is happening in. You can add to your flow of abundance, like I said, through personal finances and resources, by working and making yourself of service to others, okay? You might need to change up your daily routines as well. That could help you gain some money in career. Now, on May the 20th, the Sun enters Gemini at 0 degrees, Okay, Gemini is an area of opportunity and assistance from you, especially through friends and things like that. So this has to do with your friends, your goals that you're trying to accomplish, and it even has to do with social groups. Venus is already there. Mercury's already there. The North Node is already there, helping you forge toward your highest aspirations in romance, finances, or even pleasure pursuits with social groups or friends. Okay, so this is what we're talking about here. Okay, loyal friends and siblings are supportive as to your efforts. This season is perfect for networking. Listen to your surroundings because you can benefit from the chatter. And like I said, friends, social groups, and goals is the focus. You could hear favorable communication or word of your skills being up to par in the area of relationships, as well as communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people. So groups around you and things like that, they communicate with you. They like what you're saying. Your skills are up to par in those areas. And even people you have relationships with, career relationships with, they're letting you know this, or friends are letting you know this, and groups are letting you know this. Now, groups and friends support you in your goals, like I said, but watch out for the snags coming in through your sectors of personal finances and resources, as well as shared finances, because those are areas aspected with friction, your areas of personal finances and your areas of shared finances. But remember, like I said, you have Jupiter in the area of shared finances. With Jupiter being in the area of shared finances, what you're passionate about, endings and new beginnings, you have some money assistance that could come in. And like I said, it could be through career and it could be behind the scenes. Make sure you check your taxes. Make sure, if you're thinking about applying for a loan, now's the time to apply for that loan while you have Jupiter there. It's going to move on July the 27th. So get to work, Leo, jump on that. Now, all you have to do is watch out. I told you about the snags, but then I told you how you can recoup that money or grab that money. Money or resources can be delayed or come in and not be as much as you like. But like I said, if you go ahead and delve into that assistance that you have, aspecting, you putting in that work as far as finding where you have that money or getting that loan, you can fare through these challenges better. Okay, I know for sure that the last day I think you can apply for like if you wanted to apply for like that PPP loan is the 31st of May. Okay, challenges with having enough money is aspected. Okay, so I would look at that if I were you. Still, friends, groups, and social goals at a distance from you lend you opportunities to speak your truth. This will involve your sector of education and skills, long distance travel, as well as what you think and preach, okay? This could be a goal of yours that you're trying to accomplish, all right? Now, so speak your truth, okay, and delve into opportunities to connect with others that are at a distance from you by speaking your truth, okay? They will allow you to do that. Groups will allow you to, groups will allow you to do that. Now, on Friday, that transit that I was just talking about, that's going to last for the next 30 days from the 20th on. Okay. Now, on Friday, just on Friday, that's a day that's really favorable for you to bond with your children, your siblings, or even your friends. Your good nature is welcomed, and it brings like-minded friends your way on that day, on Friday. Now, on Saturday, that's the 22nd. That's the day to show off your artistic gifts and your skills. Do not let them go to waste, because your inspiration and your intuition could be thriving, especially, like I said, with Jupiter and Pisces, okay? Now, actually, that's a perfect day to do that. I'm actually, I'll be in the group, like I said before, Murder, Mayhem, and Mysteries, showcasing my skills on Clubhouse Saturday at 11 a.m. So don't hesitate to stop on by if you're one of my book people. I can definitely shout you out if you're in the audience, because you want to garner those opportunities to reach out to others to showcase your skills and things like that. All right, Libra. Let's get in, Leo. Jeez Louise, what is wrong with me? Let's move along to Virgo. 1444. Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. The sun is in Taurus today at 26 degrees, okay? So if you have any aspects in Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn between 23 and 29 degrees, this will aspect you very favorably in the area of self and in the area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. You might find your intuition at a high today, okay? Getting intuition or downloads or sparks of inspiration. Just keep your feet on the ground and don't let yourself get too carried away. But you have blessings aspecting, like I said, in the area of romance, creative endeavors, or even with your children. And this is by you speaking your truth. This is through education and skills, what you think and what you preach. Something is telling you to do something or work on something, even if it's creatively in that area. So listen to that inspiration, that intuition that you get today, okay? Now, the sun in Taurus on Monday is talking about whatever you're working on or whatever you're dealing with in the area of education and skills, long distance travel, what you think and what you preach, to mine the fine print or know what it's going to take to sustain your goals, because a lack of preparation or dedication to craft could prove crucial to your success moving forward. In whichever avenue this is aspecting from you. The only areas I see for friction for you, let me finish first. The energies are asking you to invest in the cultivation of your craft as far as your education and skills, what you think and what you preach. Insecurity is never a successful tool for moving forward, and neither is naivety. This trines your sign. So typically you don't have issues with education and skills and what you preach and what you think. But the friction that's aspecting you in this area is behind the scenes. It's secrets, sacrifice, and solitude, gossip going on in your work sector. It also may be things that you find out it could be something that you find out as far as health. So you want to make sure that you're prepared as far as your health. You know, right now, Virgo, you have only Saturn in your area of work, health, and daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So that means you're working hard, or you're going to be required to put in the work or a lot of work as far as that area, work, health, and daily routines, all the way until July the 27th, okay? So mind your health, you know. Also, if I were you, I would stay away from the gossip at work, because that can lower your energies drastically, okay? Any negative gossip and things like that. Now, let's move along to Tuesday. On Tuesday, the focus could be a nasty individual, somebody that's crude or rude or just stingy, you know, just not a nice person. And you're encountering them in the area of long distance travel, education, what you think and what you preach. Just make sure you're not the nasty individual, okay? This is only a temporary aspect. But remember, this is an area you trine, so either way, things will be all right for you. You know, you'll be all right. You'll smooth. Things will be smoothed over. Now on Wednesday, you can expect this to be a perfect time to work on something you're passionate about. Spruce up one of your works or even the environment around you on Wednesday. It can certainly add to your flow of abundance, especially, like I said, in the area of romance, creative endeavors, and even with your children. Okay, so work on something on that day. Moving along to, Thursday? Moving along to Thursday, and even though I'm talking about Thursday, this will last for the next 29 days because the sun will be in Gemini for the next 30 days, starting on the 20th, okay? So that'll go 30 days from there, what I'm about to talk about. This is speaking about your area of career. So now in your area of career, starting on the 20th, you have Mercury there, the sun there, Venus there, and you have the North Node there, helping you to accomplish goals and forge toward your highest aspirations in finances, romance, and in pleasure pursuits, okay? So let's talk about that. The reason I'm sorry. This season is perfect for networking, okay? Listen to your surroundings. You can benefit from the chatter. You can even benefit in career, even though some of the relationships you harbor can see misunderstandings or snags, okay? Jupiter is in your sector of relationships, okay? So things will work out for your best interest with those you harbor relationships with. Favor comes in and it's blessing the area of personal finances as well as work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others starting then, okay? And actually, Venus is there actually already, so you should have already been feeling this, but now this is going to be a focus. Your skills within your sectors, your skills within these sectors will see favor, okay? Within, you know, work and things like that. Even though you're working hard, you'll have those benefits there coming into you. Take the opportunities and offers, even the assistance you have, aspecting your shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and what you're passionate about. Okay? Behind the scenes projects are offered to you and they can become a focus. What are you making a sacrifice for in career? Though working through working on something you're passionate about, you know, it'll generate some shared finances for you, okay? And closure can be had, okay? So, yeah, you have assistance behind the scenes, working behind the scenes, you know, through shared finances. You also could get something coming in as far as shared finances, but it's going to have to do with career, okay? It can have to do with career or a home-based business. So, you know, maybe you're getting something in for your taxes, or you're looking to apply for a loan or something like that, but that's all possible right there. Now, moving along to, and that's going to be for the next 30 days. It's going to be a focus from the 20th on. Now, Gemini at 1 degree on Friday, this is just a single day transit. It's a favorable energy for bonding with your children, siblings, and even your friends. Your good nature is welcomed, and it brings like-minded friends your way in the area of career. Okay? Let's see. Yeah. Now let's move along to Saturday. Saturday the 22nd, the energies on that day is for you to showcase your artistic gifts. Get out there. Don't let your artistic gifts go to waste. You need to either be working on something in some type of way, but you want to let your inspiration in career to be your guide, okay? You already have Jupiter in the area of relationships, you know, aspecting your career relationships with luck, where you previously didn't have that luck, okay? So listen to that. Now, I would say, and it's funny because on that day, it's asking you to showcase your artistic gifts. I will actually be, for my book people, in the group's Murder, Mysteries, and Mayhem at 11 a.m. on Saturday, showcasing my skills, okay? Doing a reading, so stop by if you'd like. Now, let's move along to Libra. 2306. All right, Libra. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Today, the Sun moves into 26 degrees Taurus. So you have any aspects between 23 and 29 degrees, this will hit you harder, okay? You may find yourself letting your intuition guide you today. You know, you could have sparks of inspiration and intuition with Jupiter in Pisces and the Moon in Cancer. You know, hey, that's definitely speaking to us to listen to our intuition. And for you, you're listening to your intuition in the area of shared finances, what you're passionate about, endings and new beginnings, okay? Listen to the sparks of inspiration that you get as far as that. Now, trining it, if you're getting any sparks of inspiration, they will be behind the scenes, and they will have to do with home and family. Okay, so that's kind of telling me, like I was telling a few other signs, you have the ability to make money in shared finances behind the scenes through home and family. So look at your taxes again. and see where you can make some money, where you've left something behind. In addition to that, if you're wanting to apply for a loan, now's the time to do it, okay? Behind the scenes to get that money in shared finances, okay? If you have a home-based business and you want to apply for that PPP loan, I think the last day is May the 31st that you can do that. So Libra, you might want to look at that to find some more finances, you know. Anyway, if that's the spark of inspiration that you're getting. I'm just seeing it here, okay? Now, on Monday, the energies are talking about, although, you know, the focus is still about your area of personal finances and resources. Oh, this actually ties right into what I just said. Okay, so it's about your personal finances. It's about your things you're passionate about. It's about endings and new beginnings. Whatever you're dealing with, mind the fine print. Know what it is you're working on and what it will take to sustain your goals, because a lack of preparation or dedication to craft could prove crucial to your progress moving forward. In whichever avenue this is aspecting for you, these energies are asking you to invest in the cultivation of your craft. Insecurity is never a successful tool for moving forward, and neither is naivety. This is asking you to know what you're talking about and know what you're doing. If you're messing around with your taxes or something like that, make sure that you are paying attention to the fine print. Make sure that you're, you know, filing things right, because you don't want to get into, you know, any trouble or anything. And if you know that you are going to need some assistance in shared finances, and you know that that's available for you to make that money, or to garner that money or that loan, you might want to look and make sure that it's something that is something you do need, you know, to bring yourself forward. Look at everything you have to look at in the area of things you're passionate about, and find out what it's going to take to sustain those goals on that day, on Monday, okay? Now, the next day, on Tuesday, you could be the victim of a nasty individual on that day, somebody that's just rude or callous or greedy, you know. I would say it has to do with your shared finances. It has to do with something you're passionate about, endings and new beginnings. And it could come as a shock to you. Maybe you get into it with somebody about shared finances, or you get into it with somebody about something you're passionate about. You'll only have to endure this temporarily on this day, so it will pass. You know, just try not to be the irritated person, and you know, try not to be around them if you can. Now, the next day, on Wednesday, you can expect that to be a perfect time for you to work on something you're passionate about. Spruce up one of your works, or even the home environment around you. It will certainly add to your flow of abundance, okay? And making things around you beautiful. Now, on the 20th, which is Thursday, the sun is going to go over into Gemini, okay? Now, even though this transit I'm about to talk about is talking about May 20th, it's going to last for 30 days, okay? From the 20th, where this will be a focus, your area of long distance travel, education and skills, things you think, what you preach, that will be a focus. Things at a distance from you, travel, okay? For the next 30 days, starting on the 20th. It's here with Gemini. The sun is going to be in Gemini with Mercury, Venus, and the North Node. This is helping you and putting a focus on what you are trying to accomplish, your highest aspirations, as it pertains to romance, creative endeavors, and romance, finances, and pleasure pursuits. Okay? All right. So, and with that pleasure pursuits, you might be thinking about traveling too, or go on long distance travel somewhere. Okay? If you are going somewhere with traveling for, you know what, let me just read first. Anyway, this season speaks as to relationships being civil, as well as siblings and loyal friends being supportive as to your efforts. It's a perfect time for networking, so listen to your surroundings. You can benefit from the chatter. Now, just like Mercury entered on the 3rd of this month, now the sun is here. It's talking about long distance travel, education and skills, what you preach and what you think. You try in this area, so you should be able to smooth over friction as it pertains in the workplace and things like that. Yeah, because Jupiter is there, even though that's aspected with friction. So work, health, daily routines is aspected with luck, even though it's an area of friction, even at a distance from you. Now, so actually traveling for luck, traveling for work or to showcase your skills would be lucky for you, instead of it, things getting in the way and you having snags there. Now, you trying this area, like I said, so you should be able to smooth any friction over as it pertains to the workplace. Yes, gossip is swirling about what you think and what you preach. Secrets and gossip can be an issue. Harsh attitudes can surface in work as far as health or regarding a pet or even during your daily routines. It's simple jealousy, Libra. People will criticize you no matter what you do. You'll be fine, especially with Jupiter there aspecting now. So it'll be lucky either way. So the universe is, you're not even having to escape the haters. The universe is doing it for you. Your boon this go round for the next 30 days from the 20th is going to pertain to long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. Your boon is going to have to do with romance, creative endeavors, and children. So like I said, you could be traveling with a child or a loved one. You could be traveling long distance for something creative. That's going to be wonderful for you. You'll have fun. Your children are aspected. They'll love to travel. They would love to go on a trip, it looks like. And they're listening to what you have to say. You and your creative works make you look good, even from afar. Romantic advances are available, and they could come in from those at a distance from you. So maybe you looking so good in these areas are upsetting some of the haters that you thought were friends. Nah, you knew they were haters. You just didn't care. Brush your shoulders off, Libra. Now, as far as assistance and opportunities aspecting the area of long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and what you preach, you'll find that in the area of friends, social groups, and goals, your high hopes. Friends, social groups, and relationships you harbor provide you chances to speak your truth and showcase your skills, even from afar. Remember, you are here to showcase your skills, not to explain your actions to others. Now, that's going to be for 30 days from the 20th. Moving along to Friday. This is a specific transit. This is a favorable energy for you bonding with your children on that day, even a sibling or some of your friends. Your good nature is welcomed, and it brings like-minded friends your way on Friday. Now on Saturday, the energies say that that's a day to show off your artistic gifts and not to let them go to waste. Your inspiration or your intuition could be thriving, especially with Jupiter in Pisces. Actually, this is perfect, and it speaks to that transit. You trying this area. So this would be a blessing for you. I would advise you to showcase your skills. Libra is my moon sign. And on Saturday, I will be showcasing my skills in the group Murder, Mysteries, and Mayhem. So if you're on Clubhouse, please join us on Saturday at 11 a.m. in the group Murder, Mysteries, and Mayhem, where I will actually be showcasing my skills. And that should be a blessing to me because I am Libra moon. So you see how that kind of aspects. Libra, take advantage of that, okay, on Saturday. Showcase your skills in some way. Don't let them go to waste. Now, Scorpio. Let's move along to the sign of Scorpio. Sun, moon, or rising. Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. Today, the sun goes into Taurus at the 26 degrees. You might find that your intuition is thriving today. You have sparks of inspiration, okay? Just remember to keep your feet on the ground and don't let yourself get too carried away. But listen to what your intuition is telling you in the area of relationships, okay? Yeah, listen to what your intuition is telling you in the area of relationships. As far as home and family or a career, you might have some friction in home and family within a relationship or a career relationship in a home-based business. So this is telling you to, it's telling you to listen to your intuition, but it's an area of friction for you. So your intuition might be a little off as it pertains to a career relationship. Something you're thinking about a career relationship is aspecting, and your intuition is a little off there. Now, as far as your blessings that you do want to listen to, as far as your inspiration, you can look to the area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people, as well as friends, social groups, and goals. Listen to your relationships as far as that you have in social groups and things like that, or within goals you're trying to accomplish in a relationship, because that is spot on. And even with a sibling or someone within your networks of people, or a neighbor or a relationship, something that you're getting inspiration on there is correct. Okay? All right. Now moving along to Tuesday, Monday. Monday, the energies are asking you to whatever you're working on or dealing with, to mind the fine print as far as you and a relationship that you're getting into with someone, or a relationship that you already harbor. Know what it is you're working on and what it will take to sustain your goals, because a lack of preparation or dedication to craft could prove crucial to your progress moving forward in whichever area this is aspecting for you. These energies are asking you to invest in the cultivation of your craft, or invest in the cultivation of your relationship, a relationship you harbor with someone, okay? Insecurity is never a successful tool for moving forward, but neither is naivety, okay? All right, and remember what I was talking about. This is about your relationships. Don't be naive within a career relationships or within home and family, okay? Know what's required of you or being asked of you to sustain this relationship, okay, that you're trying to get into. Now, the sun on Tuesday, the focus is about you. You know, you could be the victim of a nasty person, just a person with a bad attitude. Hopefully it's not you with the bad vibes, but it's only temporary. You know, it could be shocking to you, especially if you have any placements between, I would say, 25 and 29 degrees Taurus. Okay, and the friction is in home and family, or career, or within a home-based business that you're dealing with this person. So this person could be a relationship, and it could be both. You could be getting into it with somebody, or encountering somebody nasty in home and family, and within a home-based business, you know, or in career. Either way, shake the bad vibes. It's only temporary that you'll have to endure this person, and then you can move along. Now on Wednesday, you can expect that to be a perfect time to work on something that you're passionate about. Spruce up one of your works, or even the environment around you. Okay, this could deal with a relationship. You could be sprucing up a relationship, you know, a relationship that you're passionate about. Sprucing that up, or getting that together, or building on that will certainly add to your flow of abundance. If you have been neglecting family members because you've been paying too much attention to, you know, other things that are aspecting, you know, having to do with shared finances and things like that, you might want to take some time to work on your relationship, or work on a relationship, you know, that you're passionate about. You know, someone needs some attention. Now, on May the 20th, on Thursday, even though I'm talking about Thursday, this is going to last for 30 days, starting on the 20th, where the sun is going to move into Gemini. Venus is already there. The North Node is already there. Mercury is already there. That means you've already been discussing, and you've already been feeling goodness as far as your, you know, where you're trying to go as far as finances, as far as romance, and as far as pleasure pursuits, okay? But now it's going to be a focus. This season is perfect for networking. Listen to your surroundings. You can benefit from the chatter. Shared finances, endings, and new beginnings, and things you're passionate about feature here. Let's see where communication as to your shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and your passions can get rocky. Now, friends, social groups, and goals may conflict with your shared finances. So that just tells me People could be criticizing how you make your money or see you as greedy, or you don't have the money that you want to do what you want to do in shared finances, or you don't have the money to do what you want to do as far as things you're passionate about or things you want to do with friends or groups, okay? Challenges with shared finances will affect romance, creative pursuits, and even your children. Of course, it could also be those things affecting money because you spent too much money. Behind the scenes, though, you have shared finances coming in, or even closure that ushers in new beginnings, okay? So if I were you, you're going to have this money coming in during this time, okay? But it looks like it's through home and family, and it's through behind the scenes. If you're lacking in money, this would be a perfect time for you to, if you're not getting like a stimulus in or your taxes, to apply for a loan. If you have a home-based business, just make sure you have all that stuff separated, and done right. Yeah, if you're like that PPP loan they have out, I think the last day you can apply for that is May the 31st. So you might want to look at your finances to see where you have that extra money, where you can have that coming in, but it's going to be through shared finances and things you're passionate about. That's an optimum time for you to do that. This is also a good time for you to, it's also a good time for you to move. And I would say that because it's aspecting home and family. But it's going to take some work. It's some type of restrictions and responsibilities you're feeling as far as shared finances, as far as the home. Okay, so if you are looking to move, it's going to take some work. But with Venus and the North Node already there in that area of things you're passionate about, endings and new beginnings and shared finances, it can be done. You can create a new foundation for you elsewhere, or create a new foundation where you are. You might want to, if you rent, you might want to apply for a loan and start owning, but that's aspected there for you. You can do that if you're looking to do that. Opportunities and assistance will be available through career as well as work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So you have opportunities to gather finances through work or being of service to others. Something is going to come in, some type of communication is going to come in where you can maybe even work for somebody or do something to make some extra money, and it's aspecting from career as well. Now, this generates shared finances for you as well as a chance to start new ventures. If you're looking for insight into the health of a pet, that could come in now as well, okay, or during that 30 days starting from the 20th. Now, on Friday, it's a favorable energy for bonding with children and siblings, even your friends. Your good nature is welcomed, and it brings like-minded friends your way on Friday. On Saturday, that's in the area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about, okay? So you could be bonding with them over shared finances on Friday. You could be bonding with, with children or siblings or friends over something you guys are passionate about, or just a new beginning that's come in. Now, on Saturday, the energies are telling you to show off your artistic gifts and don't let them go to waste. This would have to do with shared finances, endings, new beginnings, or something you're passionate about. Your inspiration or your intuition could be thriving, especially with Jupiter over in Pisces, where your area of communication or where your area of creativity is. Okay, so jump into that. Even, romance and children is there as well. That's where you have luck. Now, I'm going to speak to this transit because I'm a Scorpio. Okay, I am actually going to be in the group Murder, Mayhem, and Mysteries on Saturday at 11 a.m. via Clubhouse. So please don't hesitate to stop on by because I will be showcasing my artistic gifts on that day. Okay, if I see you in the audience, I'll give you a shout out. Now, let's move along to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The sun is at 26 degrees Taurus today. Okay, it's going to go into that. You might find that your intuition is at an all-time high, that you're getting sparks of inspiration. Just remember to keep your feet on the ground and don't get too carried away. These sparks of inspiration will be coming to you in the area of work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others, or even with a small pet. You can have that spark of inspiration or that download or something telling you something in that area, okay? Now, I would say the boon for you, if you listen to your sparks of inspiration, as far as work, daily habits, where you are of service to others and things like that, and small pets, the boon for you is going to be in personal finances. It's going to make money for you. So this is about money making. It's also going to be a boon for you in career. So this is about making money at work or in career, where you'll have this spark of inspiration that will be a boon for you today. So if you have any aspects between 23 and 29 degrees Taurus, this will hit you heavier than it will hit anyone else. And you'll really be affected by it. On Monday, whatever you're working on or dealing with, mind the fine print in the area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Know what it is that you're working on and what it will take to sustain your goals, because a lack of preparation or dedication to craft could prove crucial to your progress for moving forward. And this could also have to do with a pet as well. Okay? These energies are asking you to invest in the cultivation of your craft. Insecurity is never a successful tool for moving forward, and neither is naivety. Okay? So look for that in the area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. If you are lacking preparation in any area or need to cultivate any area, I would say it's in your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, a neighbor, and also long distance travel, education and skills, what you think, what you preach. So, I will watch it if I'm traveling. Make sure you pay attention on the road, near and far, okay? Don't get into any arguments or anyone on the phone while you're traveling, going back and forth, because it could shock you, and you could get into, I hate to say it, but you don't want any accidents or anything. So please watch it on Monday, okay? Let's move along to Tuesday. Tuesday, you could be the victim of just a nasty individual at work, either a stingy individual, a nasty individual, an egoic person, or, just make sure you're not the jerk or the nasty individual, okay? But I would say if you're dealing with that person on Tuesday, it would be a neighbor or someone within your networks of people. You could encounter this person during travel, either way, long distance or short distance. They could disagree with what you think and what you preach. That is the area where I'm seeing where you would be having to deal with that. But it would have to do with work, health, daily routines, or where you are of service to others, okay? It's temporary, though. It'll go away, okay? Now, on the 29th, on Wednesday, you can expect this to be a perfect time to work on something you're passionate about. Spruce up one of your works or even the environment around you, because it can increase your flow of abundance, okay? Especially in personal finances and career on Wednesday. Now, on Thursday, the 20th, the sun enters Gemini. So even though I'm talking about the 20th here, I'm talking about all the way until from the 20th, 30 days from there, because the sun will be there in Gemini. Now, currently, the sun is there on the 20th. The sun will be there. Mercury is there. Venus is there. And the North Node is there, okay? So this is helping you to forge toward your highest aspirations in the area of relationships, as far as romance is concerned for you, as far as pleasure is concerned for you, and as far as finances is concerned for you, okay? That's what this is about, your relationships, that can take you to your highest aspirations, okay? Or your highest aspirations within a relationship financially. That's the focus. So this season is perfect for networking, so you want to listen to your surroundings because you can benefit from the chatter. This is your area of relationships. Let's look at where the friction is aspecting first, because it looks like relationships in home and family, as well as relationships in career or a home-based business, could see some friction. People criticizing you, people backbiting, going back and forth and things like that. People backing out of things you were once devoted to. You also could have delusions within a relationship in home and family that needs to be worked through, okay? The best thing to do would be to talk it out, okay? Because if you are having, you know, those delusions within a career relationship, I mean, the only way that you'll really be able to get around that is by talking it out, you know, asking the person. Communication favors better, okay? Until then, you'll have that kind of, I don't know, you know, aspect there. But Pisces, Jupiter is aspecting your area of home and family. So that counts for, you know, home-based businesses too, relationships there. So you'll be okay. You know, things will work out for the best, you know, anyway. Now, this is squaring, I would say, where the North Node is stationed. Therefore, delays in projects can be expected. But if you do experience any delays in projects within a career relationship, it actually is probably for your benefit because Pisces is over there in home and family, okay? So it's you know, lucky for that area anyway, or a home-based business. The planet of communication and skills, along with the North Node, is trining your sector of assistance and opportunities, granting you chances and opportunities coming from your siblings, coming from your networks of people, short distance travel, okay? A neighbor maybe even assisting you. Forge new paths and beneficial contacts, okay, around you. Another area trining your relationships is the sector of friends, social groups, and high hopes. So your goals with social groups, you can really forge really good relationships right now. Okay, friends are helping you to accomplish goals. Other assistance and opportunities forge relationships that help you to move forward toward your highest aspirations, and they can be ushered in by you showcasing your education and skills, speaking what you think and what you preach. Okay, yeah, because you have assistance there. Okay, so if you want to speak what you think and you preach, even at a distance for you or travel, you have the assistance allowing you to do that. Okay, relationships are helping you. Although there are snags in communication, you'll have plenty of allies helping you out and backing you up for these next 30 days, starting on the 20th. Okay, and you may have already been receiving some of that favor anyway, because Venus is already there in the area of relationships. Okay, it's just now on the 20th, it's going to start becoming a focus. Now, on Friday, the 21st, it's a favorable time for you bonding with your children or your siblings. Your good nature is welcome, and it brings like-minded friends your way, especially those who you already harbor, you know, relationships with. Okay, so that's a good day for bonding. Now, on Saturday, the energies say to you to show off your artistic gifts and not to let them go to waste. Your inspiration and intuition could be thriving, especially with Jupiter in Pisces, okay? Telling you what to do with home and family, or within a home-based business. Now, that's actually perfect because I'm actually doing exactly what it's saying to do on that day. On that day, I will be showcasing my skills and my artistic gifts in the group Murder, Mysteries, and Mayhem. Okay, so on Saturday at 11 a.m., if you're on Clubhouse and you're one of my book people, I'll be there. So please don't hesitate to stop on by. Now, let's move along. Actually, let's stop this video because we can do the other signs in a separate video. Thank you for joining me for this weekly update. Let's navigate the week with compassion and kindness. Abundant blessings to you. Bye now.